Guys, Morocco's win over Canada by 3-0 has sparked celebration across Africa. People are talking, Ghanaians, Nigerians. In fact, the whole world is hooked on that particular win for Morocco. Morocco have qualified to the quarterfinals.
Life is just funny, guy, because this is the same Morocco that everybody was hating on doing the AFCON, including me.
And I want to share with you some of those reactions because those reactions are everything. Africa is solidly behind Morocco to do well at this particular World Cup. But before we jump into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. Please, let's enjoy the reactions.
First of all, I just want to say I am washing my hands off anything that has to do with hating on Morocco. Now, with that being said, I think it's high time we all start preparing for the possibility of Morocco winning the World Cup. Yes, I know it sounds like I'm exaggerating because of the few wins that they've had recently, but let me tell you something. If you understand anything about the flow of football, you understand anything about game states, you know that there's a high possibility that Morocco might actually win the World Cup. First of all, they are already the greatest African nation to play in the World Cup. According to Opta, Morocco now accounts for 50% of all African nation knockout victories in FIFA World Cup history. They have 4 knockout wins in FIFA World Cup. The whole Africa combined has 4. Most of us can admit that Morocco are no more dark horses. They are no more underdogs. They are now one of the big boys in this game. But the thing is, I want to take it further. I don't think they are just one of the big boys. I think they are actually title contenders. And the reason why I say this is because of the way they play. Morocco are by far the most audacious African team I've ever watched in the World Cup. Morocco was not bothered for one bit. They were not bothered because they knew it that we are still going to win this game. We don't care if you get 1 or 2 chances there. We don't even care if you score us first. We are still going to win this game. And this mentality doesn't just come out of nowhere. It's mostly backed by the assurance of the quality of players they have. Ounahi, man, fucking hell. Honestly, I need to go back and go and watch some Girona games because there's no way a big club hasn't come for this guy. Brahim Diaz again, 5 assists throughout this tournament. 2 assists today to give Morocco the lead in the most important moments. They also have Mazraoui, who in my opinion is by far the best fullback in this tournament. Another masterclass from him today. And by the way, Mazraoui, grow back your hair, man. Most times in this game, I keep thinking you're Amrabat. Inside the up, decided to actually turn up for them defensively. Last game, he scored the game-tying goal. This time around, defensive masterclass from him. Of course, how can we forget Bono, one of the best performing goalkeepers of the new era. He had so many amazing saves today. And on top of that, they have midfielders like Buadi, fullbacks like Hakimi. These guys are stacked to the brim.
Life is just funny, guy, because this is the same Morocco that everybody was hating on doing the AFCON, including me. Yes, including me, because of course, the hate, they deserve them, because of all of those nonsense they were doing in the AFCON, all those towel, all those lights they are flashing from their, fans in the stand, all of those things, all those laser lights and all of those things, So they deserve the hate they got during the AFCON. But right now, these boys are balling. They don't even play like African country. Walai, they are not playing like Baba. These boys, they play ball. Morocco, see as we they brag now. At least Morocco is making us proud. Life is just funny. Life is funny. I'm looking at them, and I've not talking before. Say this Morocco team, they might get to the semi-finals. The way they are moving. Okay, I don't know if it was quarterfinals or semi-finals I talked about that time.
Almost every sport, whether it's basketball, whether it's football, they always say that sometimes your attack is not going to click or your offense is not going to click. But as long as you hunker down defensively, your attack will eventually catch up. And that's exactly what happened in this game. In the first half, Morocco could not do much attacking-wise. And then when Saibari went down, it felt like all hope was lost. That Moroccan defense held it down. Mazraoui is balling out in this World Cup, brother. Like, I hope he's going to come back with the same energy because we need this Mazraoui at Manchester United. Mazraoui was playing well. Hal was playing well. Issa Diop was balling, and then Hakimi was playing like an all-star. Hakimi was carrying this Moroccan team. Then you're going to give a lot of credit to Bono. Bono is a goalkeeper, probably the best in Africa. It's always between him and Roman Williams, who is my best goalkeeper in Africa, but Bono is that dude. In the second half, the offense eventually picked up with Brahim Diaz finally doing what he's supposed to do. But you have to give a lot of credit to that Moroccan defense. Those guys stepped up. And in my opinion, they are the main reason why Morocco is moving on to the quarterfinals.
Come on, Morocco, get in. What a game. The real Brazilians of Africa. Hakimi did not stutter when he said that, and Morocco are living up to that expectation. They are living up to the name, the real Brazilians of Africa. See, no, they are no longer the real Brazilians of Africa. They are the real Moroccans of Africa. These guys are so good. What a performance. A win, a clean sheet, automatic qualification into the quarterfinals of the 2026 World Cup after a sensational 3-0 victory against Canada, the co-host nation of this 2026 World Cup. What a win. A brace for ounahi. You see that first goal where it was from a set piece. I thought Hakimi was going to put the ball into the 18-yard box, like cross the ball into the 18-yard box, but he instantly passed the ball to ounahi. I was even thinking, oh, what are you doing? Ounahi will not score. And ounahi found the back of the net. The second goal, superb. The goal that should have completed the hat-trick for ounahi, hit woodwork, that flying nodding, that would have been one of the best goals of this tournament yet. The first half was not so interesting as the second half. So many yellow cards in the first half. The referee just kept dashing out yellow cards, and I was scared for Morocco. In fact, when Sabari, their top goal scorer, picked up an injury and had to leave in the 20th minute, I was worried for them. But bro, these guys came in the second half and told us why exactly they are top contenders. These guys are not underdogs, though. They are genuine top contenders for this 2026 World Cup. Any team they are meeting, I'm hearing people say, oh, if they meet France, yes, France beats them in the last World Cup semi-finals, but these guys are good, back better and stronger. The last goal for Rahimi was also a very fantastic one. You know, generally, Morocco had a very great game. Canada were decent too, but they were not good at all compared to Morocco. I knew they would not stand a chance against Morocco. But yeah, fantastic win for Morocco. A win for Morocco is a win for Africa. And an African team has now qualified to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. In fact, African team was the first that qualified. Yeah. Congratulations to Morocco once again. All of the boys did incredibly well. The coach, everybody had an amazing game. And yeah, I am proud of this Morocco national team. Vamos, Morocco. Come on.
So much. We are still so proud of you for how far you've gone. This is historical for the Canadian men's national team. So even though we lost, it's still a win to us. Thank you so much. We love you, and thank you for always playing your heart out.
Morocco. At this point, I'm going to sound like a broken record. The thing is that this team doesn't even get enough credit. Today, I watched the worst Moroccan football I have watched in this tournament. Morocco played their worst football in this tournament today, but they still found a way to win and to get a convincing win, 3-0 against the host nation. Now that is what you call a big team. That is what you call a team who knows what they are doing, a team who sees themselves as one of the very best out there. They can take on anybody, any day, at any time. You play your worst football and you still find a way to get all 3 points. That is how it is. A good team does not play good football every day. There are days that you get to play bad football and not play to full potential, but still finding a way to win is what makes you a good team and what tells the quality in that team. The next World Cups, I think Africa should not just even waste their time for subsequent World Cups. They should just say, okay, it's time for the World Cup, right? Everybody put your resources together, give to Morocco national team, go and represent us. They are in the quarterfinals. Now this, for the second year, the second World Cup in a row, this Moroccan side are going to be representing Africa in the quarterfinals. And they're going to be the only team doing that because we only have Egypt, and Egypt are going to play Argentina, so Egypt will be out. Last World Cup 2022, only Morocco was the African side in the quarterfinals. This World Cup 2026, only Morocco are still going to be the African side in the quarterfinals. Is that not amazing? Ladies and gentlemen, are you not entertained?
You guys, Morocco is insane. They are so insane. They know ball. Look at Brahim Diaz. Oh, I'm proud of my player. No, but Morocco, they are good. Their passes, so accurate. No, Morocco is insane. I see Morocco in the finals of the World Cup. I see Morocco in the finals. Like, hey, it's just so beautiful watching Morocco play. Hey.
Right, so Morocco has just made it to the last 8 in the FIFA World Cup. I said it before the start of this game that Canada has to pray that Morocco doesn't turn up for this game, because if they do, it's going to be woto. It's going to be blue-black. It's going to be left, right, and center. You know, congratulations to ounahi for scoring 2 goals and Brahimi coming in for Siberia and still finding a way to score the 3rd. You know, it was much expected for Morocco to go through in this style. However, you know, it's football, anything can happen, and people just needed to wait and see the game play out. Then we can say what it is. And Morocco, deservingly, the clear favorite for the tie, they won it comfortably 3-0 on the night. And they are through to the last 8, you know, making it to the quarterfinals back-to-back in the World Cup tournament. What an amazing achievement this is for the Moroccan national team. You know, last time around, they made it to the semi-finals, and this time around, they've already made it to the quarterfinals. As expected, I won't be surprised if Morocco makes it to the semi-finals, you know, in this tournament. But we just have to wait and see again. Congratulations to Morocco for making Africa proud again. You know, from the onset, we always knew as Africans that this Moroccan side was the only reliable side, you know, to go all the way in the tournament. And they did this very well, you know. Canada, congratulations. What a wonderful tournament you guys have had. The Canadian team, nobody expected, nobody gave them a chance to come this far, you know, all the way to the round of 16s. But they did it. They did it. They went through the group stage, went through the round of 32, and, you know, got knocked out in the round of 16s. Congratulations to Canada for a team that has not been very popular in the FIFA World Cup, coming in and doing so well in the tournament. You know, it's not a disappointing outing for Canada, and Marsh, you know, for the job he has done with this Canadian side. You know, nobody expected them to come this far, but they did make it this far in the tournament. So it's a win-win situation here, because a lot of people expected Morocco to go through to the next round. However, Canada wasn't expected to beat Morocco and go through to the next round. So they did well to make it this far, and Morocco have also justify the predictions most people had for them to go on to the next round. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and please don't forget to like, share, comment, and follow Football Relatives for more football gist like this. I do appreciate all your follows and comments, and ciao. Ciao.
Morocco is officially one of the favorites to win this World Cup. Whether you like it or not, if you like, be doubting Morocco. Be doubting Morocco there. Morocco will just lift this World Cup. To be honest, when you look at what Morocco has been doing in this World Cup so far, bro, no team has a better team in this World Cup than Morocco. And a lot of you will say France. France get good team, but we will see when they face Morocco. Morocco are very determined. Like, their focus is second to none. Morocco, they are very focused. They don't even pay too much attention to what is going on the media. They are always focused on their next game. They are always focused. Now, look at what they did to Canada. Look at what they did to Canada. 3-0. Their defense, like, they have one of the most compatible defense. To be honest, they have one of the most compatible defense. They have one of the most complete midfield. They have one of the most complete attack. Then why yourself? Just look at their 2 fullbacks, Mazraoui and Hakimi. I don't know say Mazraoui is a big player left back. Manchester United, no need to look for another left back. Don't sign any left back again. Mazraoui will play there. Mazraoui can deliver us from that left back position, to be honest. Because what this brother is doing in this World Cup, in that position, playing off position, and you are still putting that kind of performance week in, week out. Look at Hakimi, another assist. Brahim Diaz, everybody, like, their midfielders, they have a very good midfield. they have a very good attack, and also they have a very good defense. Their goalkeeper is one of the best in this competition. So, in my own opinion, I believe that Morocco stand a big chance of winning this World Cup more than Portugal with the way they are playing, to be honest.
So guys, thank you very much for watching up to this point. I hope the reactions are what you expect it to be, especially from Ghanaians, from Nigerians, from other African countries, and also other parts of the world who are celebrating this big one for Africa and also for Morocco. Let's see who Morocco faces in the next round of the World Cup. Really excited. Congratulations to Morocco. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. My name is Sedem. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. Charlie, we go bye.